Hi guys, welcome in. If you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Thursday, October 31st. It is Halloween for those of you who celebrate and have kids that are going trick-or-treating, etc. Please remember to keep yourself spiritually clean, having white light around you, having your protections around you. Because not everybody sees Halloween as a trick-or-treating date, unfortunately. Some people do other things during these times. So I've been away for a few days again because I've just been having some challenges with getting some time to do this, and I apologize. My goal is to get something out at least 5 days a week, and I have not been doing that, so I apologize. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about November energies. You already know the title. So today is my new patient appointment with my finally new doctor's office so I can get away from these big conglomerates. So I have a doctor's appointment. It's 2 nurse practitioners who started their own practice. The one that I'm seeing believes in integrating herbal medicine with Western medicine. So I'm very excited to meet her and hopefully get my husband in there as well. So personally for us this month, our anniversary is the 11th. So we're going away from the 8th to the 12th, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 nights away in Edgecombe, Maine, right on the edge of a river. We have a room that overlooks the river. There is a walkout that goes over the river, so I'm really excited about that. And then on November 16th, I am going to see a psychic that I've seen twice before in my life, but it's been 10 years. So I'm going with my friend, and we're very excited about that. Right in the middle of the month, the day after the full moon, the energy should be amazing. I'm glad we picked that date. November 25th, my husband is going to have an acupuncture appointment. We're still trying to get his health under control with the throat irritation that's been going on for a year and a half. So hopefully that will, be good for him. So our second business, the home repair business, has its last appointment also on the 16th when I am off to the psychic. And then we are going to be able to take a much needed break for the holiday season and not starting back up until March 1st. So very excited about that. I hope that you all have some good restful plans for the winter, for the rest of fall and winter, and have some family plans for Thanksgiving, getting together with friends and family. All right, so November energies and what's coming in. The first, tomorrow, we have a new moon in Scorpio. Mysterious, sensual, energies coming in with that new moon. We are in Scorpio season. On the 15th, we have a full beaver moon, full frost moon. That is in Taurus, I believe. Forgot to write that down. Yes, that's in Taurus. More of a sort of grounded, stoic, oh gosh, I can't even think. Anyway, and then either on November 30th or December 1st, depending on where you are, is another new moon, a new moon in Sagittarius. And I did speak about that quite a bit, so I'm not going to get into it. November 5th is election day here in the U.S., so ramping up to that. I don't have cable. I don't watch the news. I did watch the Joe Rogan interview with Trump, and I thought that was excellent. Joe Rogan is so good at staying unbiased and just going down the middle of the road. He did ask to interview Kamala, but I don't think she agreed to that. Anyway, it's quite interesting if anybody wants to check it out on the Joe Rogan podcast. I watched it on my Apple podcast. All right, so then we have Thanksgiving coming up at the end on the 28th of November. Thanksgiving, some people, I don't know, some people have a negative reaction to Columbus Day and Thanksgiving as it's been going along because of history, but I like to celebrate Thanksgiving by being with family. So hopefully you all will be able to do that as well. All right, so without further ado, I have lots of things personally going on in November. Also for my particular birth chart, today, tomorrow the 1st, and November 2nd are my times of my soul renewal. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm paying attention to my gut feelings, the energy I'm feeling, and all of that. Okay, so November energies. All right, let's get a Soul's Journey lesson card. This is the James Van Praagh deck. Let's start off with that. Let's get a soul lesson card, please. It's going to be really warm today. It's going to be in the mid to upper 70s in Maine. It's just nuts the way the weather has been. And then we just had 2 nights where it was below 30. So, I mean, it's just, I don't understand what's happening with the weather. Somebody with the weather machine is really throwing us some curveballs. All right, lessons for November. What do we have? And if there's something that you would like me to read on, some subject matter you'd like me to read on, I can certainly ask my guides. I would be happy to do that if there's something you're interested in. When I do the sign readings, they just don't seem to get many views, 5, 6, some 2. You know, and I put a lot of energy and effort into doing these readings. So I really want to do the things that, oh, happiness. Oh, what a beautiful card to get for November energies. Happiness. Look at that. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah. Yes. When you feel happiness, you are on the right path. When you get that tingly butterfly feeling about something you're about to do, yes, you're on the right path. And we just have to be aware of it, right? We just have to be aware of it. November, bring on the happiness. Yes. And remember, if you're not feeling super happy, try to find something to focus on that can bring your frequency up, right? That's always important. But I think for the most part, people going into November, December are happy because, oh my gosh, share the gift. How many times are we going to get that card, Spirit? Share the gift. Share the gift. I was just about to say, most people are happy going into the holiday season. There are some people that may feel rushed and you know, worried about Christmas shopping. But I think in general, we're looking forward to getting together with our families. We're looking forward to getting together for maybe office parties and get-togethers and secret Santas and all those things that come with this time of year. I think generally people are happy. Now, I know that doesn't go for everyone. It can also be a very depressing time for people that are lonely. So please, and funny Spirit, share your gifts, right? So if you know of somebody that's alone, that doesn't have anyone to be with on Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's, please reach out, okay? We're all human. We need to share our gifts of love, right? We need to share the gift. Green coming in super strong. Where did that come from? Green is really strong. Look at that green heart chakra color, right? Healing energy. Yeah. And the share the gift card is a number 4. That is stability, right? 4s are stability. They can be stagnation, but I'm sticking with the happiness, sharing the gifts theme here for November. So I'm going to say stability. If you are in a very stable situation and you know someone that isn't, just, you know, do something kind for them. I mean, if you don't have material things you can share love. When you drive by people, you know, like I do, I send green ribbons of healing and love to people that I see, you know, walking down the street, or homeless people, or what have you, or just in any crowd. Whenever my guides move me to do it, I do it. And that doesn't cost me anything. It takes a little bit of time and concentration, and that's it. Okay, Earth Magic Oracle cards for November, Spirit. What do we have for November? November energies, Spirit. November energies from this Earth Magic deck. November energies. I want to thank you all for being part of my channel. Also to remind you that when I hit 400, I'll be doing a free reading, a random one, and I'll be doing a free reading for the 400th if I can figure it out. Somehow I lost a subscriber. I was up to 397, but now I'm at 396 apparently. So I guess somebody didn't like something I had to say. Sorry about that. I just say what my guides give me to say. I'm a channel for them. It's not me, Lisa. Yeah, okay. Lake, stillness, more green. More green. How intriguing. Lake, stillness. I love those trees. I don't know what they are. I'm going to say willow trees. They look like willow trees. Willow trees are one of my favorites, and whenever I see a willow tree, it's a reminder that my dad is around me. Look at the green there. Just look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Share the gift, right? I guess I should look at the lake card maybe, and see if there's a different message or more of a message for us here. Lake, stillness. The tempo of life these days has sped up considerably, and there seems to be no end to this quickening pace. Immersed as we are in the technological whirlpool, there seems no escape. However, there is no need to be a prisoner. I'll turn the page with one hand. There is no need to be a prisoner in the hurry-up syndrome, nor is there a need to feel trapped by the awareness of the collective intensities that massive numbers of humans are experiencing these days. No matter if the noise is from your environment or your seemingly nonstop thinking, it is critical for you to seek stillness. Find it in your world, whether it is a special place in your home or a place in nature that is far from human-made noise. Of particular importance is finding it inside yourself, which can be made easier by being in a quiet place in a natural setting. Doing so not only relaxes your mind, but also heightens your awareness and senses. Okay, and most of that message was on page 88, started on 87, which is 15, which is 6, which is harmony, right? And 88, that double number, that master number. So stillness. Now, as I was reading that, they're always talking to me while I'm reading that, giving me other things to say. They want you to really be aware of not getting caught up in the hustle and bustle and the list making and the to-dos, and the not to forget that you're a human being, not a human doing, okay? I don't know why, but they really wanted to bring that forth. Okay, so happiness, share your gift, whatever it may be, and lake, stillness. Now let's see what the cards have for us. So November energies, it's happiness, yes. Looking forward to things, yes. It's sharing your gifts at this time, whatever you can share, right? Which brings you and another happiness, right? Oh my gosh. There we go with that 9 of Swords. Not surprising, because sometimes we get caught up in that worry You know, I mean, it's not even November yet, and I already have a list of what I need to shop for Christmas. Oh my gosh. Eight of Swords, getting caught up in what you're telling yourself. Eight of Wands, there's a couple of eights there. What you want to do is going to work. Whatever you're working on is going to hit the mark. Nine of Pentacles, couple of nines, couple of eights. Thank you, Spirit. November energies, November energies. Please give us a message, whatever we need to hear for our highest good. Oh, that just floated right out of the deck. So funny. All right, let's get these up there. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. My little placement of the horse kind of throws that off. And then, oh, look at that. Look at that, guys and gals. Look at that. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So starting off November energies is partnership. This is a Two of Cups. This can be a choice. This can be balancing things out, but really it's partnership. It can be a romantic partnership, but it can also be a business partnership, okay? So whatever it is, however it resonates for you, and remember, it may be different for different people watching this, right? The message can't be 100% accurate for every single person watching, but I know that Spirit gives messages for each and every person that tunes in, whether it just be the oracle messages, whether it just be the tarot, or whether the whole thing resonates. All right, so Nine of Swords. Boo hiss, right? This is anxiety. This is where we don't want to be, right? Nines are accomplishment, but the only thing being accomplished in this card is not getting any sleep because of worry. You see the owl outside the window? Owls have a lot of wisdom. You will need to call on your wisdom to get out of this. This is a person floating above. I don't necessarily think of it as an angel. I like to think of it as an ancestor. And this person that's floating above has a blindfold on, right? It's a blindfold. I thought it was like a superhero mask, but I think it's a blindfold. So this goes right along with the next card, which is the Eight of Swords. Look how similar, right? Blindfolded, blindfolded. Surrounded by swords, right? You can get out of this. You can take your blindfold off. You can take the chains off, and you can walk away. The energy of this, I'm tuning in here. You're going to need to really watch this month. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you are really going to have to pay attention to when you're feeling that you're getting caught up in too much worry and to-do lists and things like that. When you feel that coming in, remember that I'm saying this, okay? Remember that I'm saying this. During the month of November, whenever you feel that creeping in, you need to call on your stillness, call on your happiness. You need to pull yourself back. Ask your guides to help you. Ask Spirit to help you. Ask the archangels to help you, okay? They're there. Everybody is there to help, but you have to ask, right? They're not just going to step in. So when you feel yourself getting pulled that way, you really need to use your tools of getting out of it. Everything is going to be fine, right? Everything will be fine. I'm just kind of asking. So, okay, I was just asking my guides, well, what about this blindfolded spirit up here? Why are they blindfolded? And the answer that I got from my guides was because of what you're doing here, you're blocking your guides from coming in. They can't see anything. They can't do anything. Obviously, they don't see with eyes. But what my guides gave me is that when you get into this modality, you're basically blocking out any help that you can get spiritually. Because of that worry and anxiety. Now, I know sometimes we can't help it, but we can catch it, notice it, and stop it, right? Then you have the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is quick. This is fast. This is passionate. This is action, right? Eights are mastery and infinity. And you see that sun there? So what you're working on, what you're going to do, and in November, a lot of it is, holiday prep and all that. Everything's going to be fine. This is telling you, everything will be wonderful. Stop worrying about it. People want to be with you. They're not going to be mad if there's a little dust in the corner or, Irish cobwebs. What is it? Irish doily. What is that? Oh, now I can't even think of it. When you have cobwebs up in the corners, we used to call it Irish something. Irish doilies, Irish lace, I don't know. Put it in the comments if you know. Nine of Pentacles. Look at the difference between those two nines. You want to be this one, not this one, right? So Nine of Pentacles. She's created all of this beauty, and she has a lot of skill, right? She can build things. She can grow things. She can have, her falcon there helping her. She's got those beautiful flowers in her hand and everywhere. This is, nines are accomplishment. This is what you want to accomplish, not this, right? So you're going to move through that. So what they're telling me also is the choice is yours on how you do this. The choice is yours. Also, calling on your trusted loved ones, friends, whoever that may be to get you. Sometimes we just need to vent. Like, I don't know, we're out shopping and somebody, knocks into us or knocks something out of our hand. We drop something. We do, we overspend. Whatever. We need somebody to talk to that can uplift us, right? It's fine to bring ourselves back to that happiness point, to share our gifts, to bring ourselves into stillness. But sometimes we need that other person. We need a hug. We need a talk. We need a chat. We need, it happens. And then the last card here is the Ace of Cups. This is seeing something in a different perspective, right? This ace is different from the other ones. It's also some sort of new beginning, new offer, and it's a nurturing one because cups are water signs. They're more loving, more nurturing. So an offer coming in after all this in November that has to do with, sorry, my alarm reminding me of my doctor's appointment. So let me see if I can get a clarifier or two on that Ace of Cups. Okay, what is the Ace of Cups? Okay, they're giving me a message right now. Some of you are going to have family dinners where it's going to feel like there is a new beginning of some kind. The new beginning could be because there are family members that aren't there that were there last year, meaning they've crossed. The new beginning could also be this is a time of forgiveness. A time of forgiveness. Oh, yeah, right. So the new beginning for some of you this Thanksgiving or this holiday season could be that the forgiveness is going to happen. Things will be seen differently. You'll be able to move on from it. So if you have family rifts or anything like that going on, they're saying that it's going to be resolved. Okay. Whoa. Let me just see. That's 4 clarifiers. Let me see if there's... Yep, there was one more. Okay. So let's take these in order and just see the message here. Okay, so I asked for a clarifier on this, but as I was shuffling, they said it's going to be a new beginning for some that are starting a different tradition because maybe the matriarch or patriarch isn't there this year. So new things are going to start, right? And this is kind of heartache. This is words that have been said. This is... miscommunication, misunderstanding, and so this is where the forgiveness is going to come in. The 7 of Pentacles is reflecting on things that you've done. Reflecting on things that you've done. So if you're a part of that miscommunication, or if you're the one that can reach out before the holidays and mend this, then please do. Page of Pentacles. This is kind of a new beginning in material things or how you earn your living, typically. But they're telling me to recognize all of the beauty in this card, to recognize that pages come from innocence, from not so much experience as innocence, and to sort of tune into that for this mending that could happen, right? And then we have the 10 of Wands. This is a lot of work has been put in, a lot of work and effort, and they're giving me this as your preparations. You're working, and his back isn't broken, excuse me, but that's a lot of work to put in. That's a lot of work to put in. So you really need to be sure that you're sticking with your happiness mode. Remember that you're sharing your gifts. It's not about how your house looks or the decorations or any of that. It's not about the material things, right? It's about spending time with family. And then the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. This is all of this work. I love that this is ending with 2 10s, right? This is going to come out beautifully, okay? From you making that choice and calling on your partner to get through these times of anxiety, of repeated thoughts, of worry and all that. Getting away from that, and everything is going to turn out fine. This 8 of Wands is telling us that. This 9 of Pentacles is the one that you want to be in, growing, building, creating, right? And then this Ace of Cups with the brand new start in love. Not necessarily romantic love, but in a loving way, okay? So starting new traditions possibly, or forgiving someone in the family. Reflecting on that conversation, seeing it with childlike innocence, right? Getting to the end of this, not necessarily burden, I don't know, planning, burden, getting it done, completing it. So 10s, 10 of Wands, action, passion, 10 of Pentacles, money, abundance. But remember, abundance is more than just money. Abundance can be that feeling you have when you're sitting around your Thanksgiving table. And I'm really feeling that it's more about that. This reading is more about the abundance of love and family, friends. Some people have a Friendsgiving, whatever it is that you do to celebrate, that the 10s are leading to 1s, new beginnings, right? 10s, 2 10s are completion. Okay, so you have 2 8s, 2 9s, 2 10s. It's 8, 9, 10, progression, okay? Getting out of this. Wow, Spirit, thank you so much. For some reason, they wanted me to get a Wisdom of the Oracle card. I don't know why. We're going to get that, then we're going to close with an animal card, and then I've got to get going to my appointment. Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. What do we have? This is really beautiful, a beautiful progression, right? This is a good time to forgive people, to mend old misunderstandings, miscommunications, misjudgments. It is a good time. Wow, that flew out. Orphaned. Yeah. Don't let somebody feel left out. Don't let somebody feel left out. This is a 5. This is a card of change. You see the face here. Orphaned is when you feel like you don't belong, or maybe in this case somebody else. Let me see. A sense of loss. Yes. So if you're celebrating this year for the first time without somebody that's crossed, you could be feeling this way, but just really remember they're never gone. They're still with you, right? An identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, and uncertainty about your place. Okay. Let me see. Spirit, help me out. An identity crisis. So I'm feeling like some of you are going through where do I belong in this family? How do I fit into this family when I feel so different, right? And it's okay to be different. You always need to be authentically you, period, right? And the need to belong, right? The need to belong. You want to belong to your family, but you don't want to lose yourself in that process, right? Hopefully all families can accept people for who they are, especially at a Thanksgiving gathering or a Christmas tree decorating gathering, or whatever you happen to be doing, right? Uncertainty about your place. Yeah, sometimes we do have that. Sometimes we do feel uncertainty, and we want to fit in. But is that the best thing for our souls, right? The issue at hand, they guided me to this sentence. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit, right? Be true to your core truths and values, right? So within family, and I'm not telling anybody that they shouldn't be with their family. But you may need to, set boundaries, right? You may need to set boundaries. Fit in. Maybe you have to set things aside of yours for the holiday season so that you can be with your family. Because I speak from experience when I say if you don't, you will regret it, right? Later on, you will regret it. So this is a time to set aside snarkiness. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. And old wounds, and try to enjoy being together. Now, Friendsgivings are also wonderful. Sometimes people enjoy those more than they enjoy getting together with their families, unfortunately. But you know what? You're a spiritual being. You can do this. Cat. Independent. How appropriate. Yeah. We all want to maintain our independence while still having some times where we're with others, right? All right, let me shuffle these again because I don't... Okay, yeah, perfect. Perfect, Spirit, thank you. Okay, the first animal card out is Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, right? Life supports you in every way. You don't have to go with the crowd or agree with the crowd, but you can show up for friends and family, right? You can show up. I'm feeling and hearing that. What they're giving me is that some of you are dreading the family get-together. You don't have to dread it, right? You don't have to dread it. It is what you make of it, okay? So be prepared, right? Be prepared. Share your gifts. Go in happiness. Just be happy. Make it so that nobody can bring you down. That when they're around you, they can't help but feel happy, right? Flip the script. Change it around so that if you do have trepidation about it, you're going to be able to enjoy yourself, okay? And I'm sure that nobody's going somewhere where everybody there doesn't want to be around them. Maybe you just have that one cousin or that one aunt or uncle who's judgmental. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the rest. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. I love this card so much. The deer. I love deer. Okay, so November energies coming in with happiness, stillness, with sharing your gifts, with the green energy of love and the heart chakra, right? Feeling orphaned, like you don't belong, is the gray card. But we want to surround that card with green, just like I did when I said it there, right? Surround that feeling. Pull yourself out of that feeling, right? You want to make choices that are going to help you get through this with that friend, with that loved one, with that partner, whoever it may be. Not to get the monkey mind going, right? To get out of that thought process. Hit your mark with that Eight of Wands. Be the Nine of Pentacles energy, not the Nine of Swords energy, we said, right? Ace of Cups, we went through all of that, right? Cat, independent. Maintain your uniqueness because you are beautiful just the way you are. You are a beautiful God spark of a soul, okay? Everybody can't love us 100%. Well, they could, but in this human earth duality, what we're in, it's not possible for us to resonate 100% with everybody. That's a better way, Spirit. Thank you so much for giving me that. We're not going to resonate with everybody, even everybody in our families, everybody at work, what have you. But that's okay, right? That is okay. All right. I hope this has helped. Of course, I'll be back with more things. And if there's a subject you want me to read on, please, please, please do put it in the comments, and I will see it. But looking forward to November's beautiful green heart chakra energies of happiness, sharing, stillness, going within, preparing, and having a good time, right? At your gathering, whatever that means for you. Having a good time at your gathering, okay? I hope this has helped, guys. Please do give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, a comment. And if you haven't subscribed and you like my style of reading, please do subscribe. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.